Hello, WPF. We are in playoffs for Weather Division Season 20. So I wanted to do a video going over round one of playoffs. Unfortunately, I did not make playoffs. I was off by one game win. Not even a set, just one game. I'm going to talk a little bit about my team, just because I have the insight of my own team. Yeah, I had Mega Gengar. Perish Trap never happened. I think I brought it twice, and I used it 0 times. I think. Oh, well, you can't see my team. I set up everything already. Hold on, shut it up. Yeah, I think. Listen, I think Hydreigon kind of messed up my draft. Not that it's a bad Pokemon. But it was like the one panic pick, and then I kind of got locked into it, and I didn't really like it. Premier was great. Love that I finally got to use it. That was a mod that I've been wanting to use a long time. Unfortunately, because the season started during MA, Life Orb was not in the game, and Premier wanted Life Orb in so many matchups, and I was relying on like Mystic Water. Alola Ninetales, it was fine. The issue is, I think like half the teams are weather teams, and like snow is the weakest weather. And I didn't have great tools of dealing with the opposing weather, so I kind of just get smacked by like snow, sun and rain. Sand's also tricky. And Fernie gets ass. I did explain that I got it as like a budget mon, a budget kind of have like some fake out stuff that filling the role of like a Sneasler or Incineroar, getting fake out, having strong stab damage. Mon was ass, and I had to run Sash like every time on it. Inferno is so bad. Phantom Frost was fine. I dropped Mega Gator. Who else did I drop? No, it's in pool 1. There's quick. Alakazam, Steelix, Mega Gator. Reuniclus, Ditto, Mega Victreebel. Reuniclus, the week I picked it up, it couldn't work. Having just a Trick Room Setter was so good for me. Ditto was fine. I definitely wasn't bringing it every week like Yowie was. Mega Victreebel, I played it kind of weird in the one game I brought it. That game, I remember that game was tricky. I think that was Simpleton. It was a tricky game. I think it could have been strong, and it was just awkward. It's kind of awkward for it. I think it's a cool Pokemon, and I wish I could have used it more. Well, yeah, did not have the tools to really have Perish be a threat, I think. The reason why Perish, like, the mods you run on Perish is Mega Gengar, like Maushold or Vivillon, and like Incineroar. Incineroar is so key on that team because of Intimidate, Fake Out, Parting Shot. Infernape kind of has some of those tools. It has the Fake Out and it has U-turn, but it has fast U-turn. You want a slow U-turn to get out. And no Intimidate. And I don't have Intimidate on my team. I think I really needed that. In hindsight, I realized that pretty late. By the time I made my trades, there wasn't like a good Intimidate user I felt like I could fit onto the team. So it's a little screwed from there. But it was an okay season. I did not expect to, like, even if I made playoffs, I don't think I would have won. Just because I wasn't fully vibing with the team. So I guess that's how it ends up, right? You barely miss out on playoffs. So now on the screen I have, because I had it taken a picture of it, but this is from the video I made for the PRs, just to look at where it ranked teams and who made it. So in the S tier, I had that Sick, Nacho, Potato, and Ethan. All four of those did make playoffs. I don't recall if any made changes. I can check really quick. Ethan did. A couple low-tier Weird Year for shooting Samurott and Taurus for Toxpex. Toxpex did do well for him, if I remember correctly. Kick. Oh, yes, Kick my change. Yes, it is. This was pretty late. Let me make sure. I think that was it. Yeah, okay. Kicks the change were big. He dropped Mega Delphox, Meowscarada, Metachamp, Paldean, Toro for Gardevoir, Blastoise, Pangoro, Mega Chimecho, and Trevenant. The Mega Chimecho was big for him. That one put in work in 2 or 3 games. That's a cool low tier that I was happy to see someone pick up and use. Sick, drop Dragapult and Rotom Frost for Dragonite Heliolisk. Okay, and that seems to be all the trades. Okay, so those 4. I don't know the logos too well based on who the teams are. I pressed the wrong thing. Sick. Let's see. Okay, Sick, Nacho, Potato, Ethan. I will talk about that. Lucifer. Which team is Lucifer? Oh, the Graspers in B tier. Shaw is the shiny Shuckle, also in B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Kicks is the Make Your Wish Foundation. That's an A. And then the shocker of the league is Yaoi, who I put in D. I don't disagree with my ranking because he has a very strange team. And he definitely surprised the league by going, I think, 4-0 at the start. Yeah, he went 4-0 at the start. And then I think people kind of picked up on the weaknesses of his team because then he went 4-4, barely beating me out for that last playoff slot. But like, kudos to him for finding ways to make the team work and making playoffs despite being ranked last. I would say like his shining Mon was his Ditto that he brought every week. That did some cool stuff. I think he never brought Scarf on it, which is pretty cool. Because Ditto's known to just run Scarf. Okay, so let's get into these games. First off, we have Shaw against Potato. Let me unhide these. Look at that. I set it up different this time. Not because I wanted to, because it just happened like that. Let me try them here. So I have the teams, the logos, and you see what they brought. So Shaw, Mega Float, Aerodactyl, Mega King, Krookodile, Serena, Room Heat, Melodic, Dragapult, Earthworm, Machine, Decidueye. Potato with King Gambit, Sinister, Gyarados, Alola Ninetales, Student Arcanine, Mega Dragonite, Mega Golurk, Hatterene, Toxic with Nectar. I don't remember Potato drafting me. I missed it in the trade, but I'm pretty sure he picked up Mega Golurk halfway through the season. And it's been great for him. I'm gonna have to scroll here to do this. It might look bad. No, it's fine. Actually, no. Let me put it on normal so I can talk through it. So Potato's the higher seed in this matchup. It's second against 7th. Drizzy Snuggle up. Kangaskhan Scrappy pre-mega. I did watch these. I did forget how they went. Oh, this Scarf Ninetales. Aerodactyl tries to taunt it to stop Veil, but it's Scarf, so it's just going to hit Blizzard. Gyarados can now come in to intimidate King because it Mega Evolves. An Aerodactyl goes down, which is big, stopping Tailwind from going up. Now Melodic comes in. I recall this game now. Ninetales just keeps Blizzard Splitting. I think that could have been a turn to swap out. Freezes the Melodic, but it thaws. Okay. It coils while Gyarados DD'd, so they hit each other neutral. Rotom Protect. Ninetales is staying in. I don't really agree with that, but maybe I don't know what that last one is. It might be Golurk, so that might be hard to bring in here. Let's Gyarados hit into the Protect. Rotom tries to double Protect. And the Gyarados takes out. Melodic is just Muddy Watering with the accuracy boost. Ninetales accuracy dropped. We're going to Golurk. Yeah, Golurk and Arcanine don't want to come in on that Muddy Water. Ooh. So Power Whip doing big damage to Melodic. Gyarados does go down after Double Edge and Muddy Water. Ninetales back in with the Choice Scarf. Freeze Dries Melodic. Kangaskhan does take out Golurk, but it's a 2v1 now. And Intimidate. Freeze it to 20, 25. That's good damage. And Flare Blitz. On to game 2. Melodic, now Floette. So it's looking, this Mega Floette. We see Ninetales did again, now with Sinistra. No arrow here means, yep, Ninetales can get up Veil, but it is choice locked into that. Survives on 1 naturally. Melodic shows the Blizzard, which hits Sinistra for decent damage. Matcha, Jesus Christ. Sinistra's Matcha Guts is so strong. The Intimidate from Gyarados does give Melodic the competitive boost. Floette. Oh, Floette recoil. Right. I don't know why. I thought Floette's move was just like a 50% flat, but it's recoil. Matcha Gotcha misses on Melodic, which is big. Rotom Heat comes in. Gyarados now one-shots from Melodic. Okay, it had that +1. It dies to Volt Switch. We are in a 2v2 now. Aerodactyl and Rotom Heat, which... Oh, this was the same turn. Okay. Now we get all 4 in. Both of Shaw's Pokemon threaten this Sinistra right now. He went for the Helping Hand Rock Slide, which does a little under half to Arcanine. Maybe expecting Arcanine to take out Rotom, so it went for Helping Hand. Trick Room goes up here. Not sure about that when Arcanine outspeeds Rotom, but also what can Rotom really do to Arcanine? That's a cool... I don't know about cool, but I guess for an endgame, as a safe precaution. So the Sinistra Strength Saps its partner Arcanine to fully heal, guessing so that it can survive Rotom Overheat and then Special Attack Drop. So in an endgame, it can win the 1v1. But -1 Arcanine doing Head Smash, still one shot to Rotom Heat. So Potato wins that 2-0. Let me update these. Next we have Yowie against is this kicked? I always forget because the name is not telling of who it is. Who are you? Oh no, it's not kicked. It's sick. It's sick. Okay. Team. Okay, so they're gonna be sick first. It's Yowie. Yowie is. Oh, I still have to set it up. Damn it. Whatever. I'm gonna have to adjust them. Yeah. Feel like they're not gonna line up properly. Okay. So on 6 side, Whimsicott, Mega Blaster, Dragonite, T-Tar, Extra Frig, doing Tiplosion, Cookelder, Aeridos, Kilolith. Just brought a lot of the top tiers here. Yowie, Mega Floette, Kangaskhan, Gallade, Mousetoad, Politoed, Mega Starmie, Ninetales, Armorish, Aromatisse, Wrangleroom. Let's see how this first game goes. So this is number 1 seed against number 8. Whimsicott Protect. Spark Delayed Leaf Blade. Does a bunch to the Blastoise, Mega Blaster, and it takes a crit Water Pulse Mega Launcher. Crazy. Kangaskhan gets up a sub, but it does get encored by Whimsicott. Gallade doesn't hit itself, but it goes into a Protect. The Ditto comes in to copy the Mega Blastoise while having full health, as opposed to 6 Blastoise, which is very low. Mega Starmie comes in. It does Aqua Jet to kill that Blastoise. So now Yowie has that big Mega Blastoise with Flash Cannon, almost dropping Whimsicott. T-Tar comes in against 2 water types. Knockoff. Mega Starmie's kind of physical bulk lets it take it. Tyranitar with Pasha Berry, but it dies to Ditto's attack. Whimsicott dies to Sand. So this is looking like Yowie's game. Oh, last month Ariados. Yeah. Second cut. I'm gonna skip this turn. Just a fake out into Flash Cannon. Why? You have Water Pulse. Why are you not Water Pulsing? Oh, it's start. Wait. Oh, it's awkward. I missed that. Oops. I forgot. But it goes down to Double Edge. Game 2. We see that the same. No. Now it's Mega Blastoise with Dragonite. We have Ditto off Rip, which is actually bad in this scenario because it copied pre-Mega Blastoise. So it's just a regular Blastoise with Water Pulse, which is not efficient. You know, as regular Blastoise, you want a stronger water move. D-Knight takes out Gallade with the Dragon Claw plus E-Speed. A crit Dark Pulse that's 25% to the Mega Blastoise. Mega Floette comes in now. Dragonite protects. Blastoise, Mega Blastoise probably just going to tank and do Flash Cannon. Does just over half the Mega Floette could be a roll. This Ditto is just very weak as a regular Blastoise. Roselli plus Multiscale. It could be Inner Focus. Let's Dragonite tank the Moonblast and take out Mega Floette. Kangaskhan comes in. I think this Ditto was a liability here, just being a regular Blastoise. Should be unfortunate. Whimsicott comes in as Kangaskhan substitute, so it's going to get Encore. So this is looking really bad. This Ditto also does not have the same HP as Blastoise, so... Oh, it is Citrus Ditto. You see, he doesn't bring George Star. He does live another one, but it just can't do enough now. And Kangaskhan encored into substitute. Just keep attacking, keep encore. It's going to struggle. I'm going to skip through. Yeah, it's chalked. And that's a 4-0 that game. No mons dropped by 6. So into their game 3. Hoping if Ditto comes, this come in the back. We see Gallade again with Kangaskhan. The Scarf Gallade, I'm seeing triple axle into D-Knight. That's what I'm expecting here. It is a Sacred Sword into win. It does half, well, over half. Kangaskhan shows the Icy Wind. Let's see. Tries to pick off the Whimsicott, but Whimsicott protected. Kangaskhan Icy Winds the Dragonite and misses. Takes 50 from Dragon Claw. Ditto comes in, copying Whimsicott. It is not a big threat, but it does get utility. Galade's locked into the Sacred Sword, so just remove that Whimsicott. So now Yaoi can get a stagger Tailwind here. Galade goes down to E-Speed again. So he has advantage by 1 turn, but it drops to an Iron Head from Extra Drill. Kingston comes in with Mega Starmie. They got on Dragonite. King lives. Mega Starmie should kill Extra Drill here. Okay. Is it Inner Focus? No, it is multi-scale. Okay. Mega Blastoise comes in. Protect, possibly for Fake Out. I'm guessing Kang doesn't have Protect. Starmie going for Cycle Cut on Mega Blastoise. Not enough. Just too bulky. So Sick does take that in a 2-1. Go on to the next one. This is Nacho Kick. This is my most anticipated matchup because I've played against these guys for a little while now, and I've watched their games, and they're both good players. So they're fun to watch. This is Kick. Nacho. And I remember how this game went. This was a good set. Let me see if these work out well. I don't know why you're down there. Sylveon. Please. Okay, Jirachi. That should be correct. Why is everything like off by a little bit? I don't know what's happening. Can I move this and this off? Nope. I'm gonna stop messing with stuff. I'm gonna just put it back how it was. Okay, sorry. So Kick, standing wise, what? This was Nacho at 3 and Kicks at 6. Kicks with the Garchomp, Talonflame, Rotom-Wash, Gardevoir, Blastoise, Tinkaton, Mega Kang, Pangoro, Mega Chimecho, Rampardos, Trevenant. Nacho had the King Gambit, Basket Legion, Mega Gardevoir, Ariados, Pelipper, Magmanectric, Paldeanator, Blaze, Torterra, Weavile, and Klefki. We do see Nacho did bring a Rain Mode and did not bring Mega Manectric. And Kicks, despite Mega Chimecho, I think carrying his last 2 games of the season, did not bring it this time. So we have 1 Mega on each side. Keep it up. We have Rotom-Wash, Talonflame, Pelipper, and Gardevoir. And Gardevoir traces Levitate. Okay, there's no... Actually, that's really good if Kicks had Garchomp in the back, but it Mega Evolves, so it loses that. Talonflame just gets up the Tailwind for the team, tanks a Hyper Voice, and dies to Pelipper's Weather Ball. Rotom is now threatening Pelipper. Kangaskhan threatens Fake Out onto Gardevoir. Gonna protect, yep. And just double protect. Actually went for Hydro Pump on Gardevoir. And Thunder, but no Fake Out coming out. Gets the Volt Switch on Pelipper. Has a Wakanda and lives on 4%. Gets Pangoro in. This Body Slam does not kill Mega Gardevoir, meaning Hyper Wish is gonna kill Pangoro. And now Pelipper gets up Tailwind. Now Gardevoir and King have the same base speed, but they could potentially not have. They could have different investment. They just double protect, so now Nacho had the speed advantage. Just gets up Hyper Voice. Probably kill Kangaskhan here. Yep. Rotom can kill Pelly, but it's not enough at this point. It's 3v1 against the Rotom. Ariados comes in to redirect. And it Gardevoir kills it anyways. Gardevoir's so strong. Game 2, the adaptation. Talonflame, Tinkaton now in the lead. Tauros, Blaze, and Gardevoir. So keeping Rain in the back if he did bring Rain again. Tinkaton matches up a little bit better. Well, the Tauros still threatens it, but it does have Fake Out. Fake out the Tauros and Hurricane. Great turn by Kip. Now, Pelly is here. Talonflame still had priority Tailwind, and it is Focus Sash, so it does live another turn. Gigaton doing 31 to Pelly. Baskin just Aqua Jet again. Gets Bottom Wash in. This is adaptability. Basili's not Swift Room because we see Talonflame outspeed. Rotom actually gets doubled up on. I guess seeing Talonflame as a threat. Can just pick it off afterwards. Basket Legion does go down. And Pelipper gets up the Tailwind. Gardevoir can come back. Protect on a... Oh, because the Tailwind's still up for both. So this may be a slower Gardevoir, and Nacho expects this Kangaskhan to outspeed. So it could be like 0-speed guard. Tailwind's up on Nacho's side. He gets Encore onto the Tinkaton, locked into Fake Out. Pelipper does not take the Parental Bond Thunder Punch despite the Wakan Berry. Tinkaton being locked into Fake Out, I think it's kind of just useless at this point. Kangaskhan gets a Body Slam Hera, and Tinkaton gets the Struggle Kill actually. Oh, because if you're locked into Fake Out, you can't select Fake Out in Champions. So Kate gets that game. Now we're on to the tiebreaker. Yeah, big Struggle Kill. Did that throw to 25%? Hold on. Oh, it did 20%. Still, what? That is so much damage. Okay. Kicks goes back to... Wait, no, he didn't leave them. Okay, Rotom Wash Talonflame lead. Nacho just leads Rain, Pelipper Bass. Switched up Pelipper Gardevoir. Talonflame protects. Rotom switches on the Bass. It's either really fast Rotom or slow Basket Legion. Reading the Talonflame protects, attacks the other slot with Wave Crash. Kangaskhan's gone. Tinkaton comes in. Pelly swaps in. Tink fakes out the Gardevoir. Talonflame doesn't Tailwind that turn with Basket Legion on the field. Takes out Pelipper. Okay, is Gale Wing been broken now? And Sash. So Basket Legion can't Aqua Jet it. Rotom Wash swaps in for Tinkaton. Protect Talonflame. The rain's almost gone. There's one more turn of rain. Rotom is gonna die to 2 Hyper Voices. It does have lefties. It could be a roll. Talonflame shows the Quick Guard to stop Aqua Jet. Rotom lives and Talonflame live. And Rotom gets to kill the Basket Legion with the Volt Switch, meaning Tinkaton gets to come in. And now there's Fake Out pressure. Last mon Tauros Blaze, which does match up well against Tinkaton. Tinkaton's gonna protect. Tauros the Choice Scarf. As it goes before Talonflame and Gardevoir. Nacho pulls out his classic Trick Room Gardevoir. Wait, was it not Choice Scarf? I'm confused. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, he gets up the Trick Room. As Kick sets up Tailwind. That's just a perfect ending for Nacho. Yeah, and Gardevoir cleans up. What happened there? Oh, no, I know what happened. No, I don't. They went before Talonflame. Okay, no, makes sense. It right because tail. Okay, yeah. It was Twitch Scarf Taurus, but Tailwind was making things still fast, so in Trick Room Taurus still athletic. Crazy set. It is the first upset as it is the lower seed. That Oh no, I read that wrong. I was gonna say I thought potato and nacho, but no, that one was also. And on to our last matchup. This is Ethan against Lucifer, and it's 4-5. So, like standing wise, this is the closest matchup. Let me set up the teams. Lucifer. And this is pop, 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 pop. Oh, these are tiny. Okay. All right, Lucifer's team consists of a Mega Charger Y, Incineroar, Mega Aerodactyl, Sylveon, Melodic, Mammothswine, Venusaur, Alolan Steelix, Chestnut. Very strong offensive team here. You got your Sun, you got your Incineroar backing it up, you got Mega Arrow, and then Sylveon, Melodic are very good mons. Mammothswine's a underrated mon. And I think that's the only Alolan Raichu. I think he's the one who's been doing very well with the Alolan Raichu. And then Ethan has the Pokemon Champions starter pack of mons: Sneasler, Mega Arrow, Sableye, Arch. This Float Eternal. It's not Mega. And then that Mega Scope villain that we saw a lot of. He has the Rain Arch combo. Human Samurai, Morpeko, Politoed, Toxapex. Rounding out that team. So game one. Sylveon Melodic lead, yeah. With Arch, is it Sableye? Yeah, Arch Sableye. Rain Dance Electroshots on board. It does happen, and it does not take out Melodic. Sylveon goes next with Hyper Voice. Both Mons living, taking around half. Melodic coils, but it's too late. You're too low. Sableye sets up light screen. Arch gets another Electroshot off, killing Melodic. Sylveon scared there. Flash can go for Protect when it could have. Oh no, wouldn't have killed Arch actually. Sableye taunts Raichu. Arch is spamming Electroshot, potentially Scarf here. It would have gone for Flash Cannon, I think, against Sylveon. E-Web misses. Sylveon gets a crit on Arch, which did matter, I think, because of light screen being up. Now we see Pex Politoed in the back. Pex going for Wide Guard. Raichu actually going for second noise, 29%. That light screen's doing a lot of work here. 20% from Sylveon's Psyshock. That's nothing. Raichu with the Citrus, taking a Weather Ball from Politoed. Sylveon protects here. Raichu attacks Toxapex. Guessing he wants just Raichu to die here. Pex reveals P-Jab is physical. Last one, Charizard here. Brings out the drop, so he wins the Weather War. Pex with the Baneful Bunker. Solar Beam into Politoed with the Rindo Berry, so only takes about a quarter. Politoed prioritizes Sylveon, so now it's Zard Y against these two water types. It does have the Solar Beam, but as we see here, Politoed is fat. Takes that, gets a good chip on Charizard. Toxapex recovers. Charizard does not have a good way to hit this Toxapex. Politoed goes for Helping Hand because it knows it's going to die. Toxapex gets off big pointage at 30%. But Charizard's best way to hit Toxapex is Solar Beam, I think. It's not, yeah, it doesn't have the Scorching Sand. The fire is resisted. And this Toxapex didn't stall out Charizard. 38%. Okay, poison jab. 21 gets the poison. I think he wins the exchange anyway. Sun is gone, so Charizard can't Solar Beam anymore. It just makes it quicker. Look at that. No Sun Weather Ball. That nice 50 base power normal move non-stab. Toxapex showing out. Wolfie uses this mod, and if Wolfie uses something, then it gets popular. Let's see, game 2. I see Sylveon late again with something else. Yeah, Raichu this time. Ethan switches to the Sneasler Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl. Just a little protect on Fake Out. But gets the read right, flinches the Aerodactyl, while Sylveon gets a Calm Mind. I don't know about this Calm Mind in front of Sneasler, which is hitting physical, and Arrow hitting physical. If Sneasler gets doubled up, it will die. Dire Claw gets to sleep on the Raichu, which is unfortunate. The Raichu might have been able to kill Sneasler there. I don't know if it's Sash. Sylveon with the Kevia Berry, and it gets flinched. That's awful. Sylveon's detecting, hoping somehow it'll live, but yeah. Ethan gets up to Tailwind. Dodges Rock Slide. Look at this close combat damage. Why that kill? That's neutral. I don't know how. In my mind, there's no way Aerodactyl dies there, but okay. Zardwire comes out, but it's facing Mega Aerodactyl Lucy, so there's no way it wins this. Very, very unfortunate way for that set to go. It could have been a more interesting game, but the flinch, the sleep, very big. It was White Herb Sneasler. So Raichu maybe would have killed Sneasler, and that would have made it a completely different game. But yeah, that's how it is. So now our semifinals. We have Sick against Ethan, and we have Potato against Nacho, which were the top 4 teams. All the top teams won. No upset here. But yeah, we'll see how that goes this coming week with 2 games. I think the last season what I did is I combined the watch, or like recording the video with semifinals and finals together. I don't know if I'll do that this time. This because it'll be like 2 short videos as opposed to 1 bigger one. This video I kind of yapped quick. I think last time it was like an hour. This time I'm seeing like 38 minutes. Yeah, we'll see which option I decide to do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.